McLaren P1. Price $1.15 million. Most expensive cars in the world is the McLaren P1. Following the footsteps of the iconic McLaren F1, this limited edition hybrid supercar was released in October 2013 by British manufacturer McLaren Automotive. Interestingly, 34% of all cars were purchased by owners in the United States, followed closely by 26% in Europe. All 375 cars sold out within 1 month of release. Ferrari LaFerrari. Price, $1.4 million. The first Ferrari on our list is the Ferrari LaFerrari, or Ferrari the Ferrari after translation. Obviously a powerful head-turner, this limited production hybrid sports car was one of Ferrari's most ambitious projects. According to Ferrari, the goal with this car was to push all the pre-existing boundaries of technology in a road car. Zenvo TS1 GT. Price, $1.9 million. Built by Danish Automotive, the Zenvo TS1 GT is a limited edition production sports car. First unveiled at the 2016 Geneva Motor Show, the company only planned to release 5 cars per year to maintain exclusivity. Sharing a similar body shape and chassis with its predecessor, the ST1, the Zenvo TS1 has an upgraded interior and a 5.8-liter twin-supercharged V8 engine. With a price tag of $1.9 million, the Zenvo is the 18th most expensive car in the world. Koenigsegg 1. Price, $2 million. Deemed as the world's first mega car by Koenigsegg themselves. The Koenigsegg 1 has a 5.0-liter V8 twin-turbo engine and generates 940 horsepower. The car was introduced in 2014 and was one of the most exclusive production car programs ever envisaged in the car industry. Another expensive sports car from Koenigsegg, but well worth its place in our list of most expensive cars in the world. McLaren Speedtail. Price, $2.2 million. The McLaren Speedtail is a limited production hybrid sports car, and the 4th edition in the McLaren Ultimate Series. The car is also part of McLaren's Track 22 business plan, whereby the company will launch 18 new hybrid cars or derivatives and become completely hybrid by 2022. The Speedtail has a 4.0-liter M840T twin-turbocharged V8 engine with parallel hybrid system e-motor, spitting out 1,035 horsepower. Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. Price, $2.2 million. This one's a beauty. Lamborghini said that this car will redefine the future of super sports cars. Making its debut at the 2010 Paris Motor Show, the Sesto Elemento is a lightweight track-only car that's name references the atomic number of carbon in recognition of the car's widespread use of carbon fiber. The Sesto Elemento is equipped with a 6-speed semi-automatic transmission and a 5.2-liter V10 engine. Top speed, 210 miles per hour. Ferrari LaFerrari Aperta. Price, $2.2 million. It's no surprise to see another Ferrari on the list. They've always made some of the world's most expensive cars. In fact, this time it's the Ferrari LaFerrari Aperta, a beefed-up version of its predecessor, released to celebrate Ferrari's 70th year in business. If you like the LaFerrari, then you're going to love this open-top hypercar, as it's more or less the same car, but on steroids. According to Ferrari, all units were already pre-sold to an exclusive list of customers via invitation. Aston Martin Vulcan. Price, $2.3 million. The Aston Martin Vulcan is one of the rarest hypercars to be built. A grand total of 24 were built, and the car was produced for track-only driving. It has been reported, however, that some of the cars were converted for street use later on. The Vulcan is powered by a naturally aspirated 7.0-liter V12 engine, making 800 horsepower. You could have purchased an Aston Martin Vulcan for $2.3 million USD when the car was originally advertised. Mercedes-AMG 1. Price, $2.5 million. Unveiled at the 2017 International Motor Show in Germany. The AMG 1 sold out of all 275 units and will not manufacture any more to preserve exclusivity. Selling out so quickly might have something to do with Lewis Hamilton helping to develop the car. or its 1.6-liter turbocharged 90-degree V6 engine that produces a top speed of 217 miles per hour. The AMG 1 appear at 22nd on this list of the most expensive cars in the world. Ferrari F60 America. Price, $2.6 million. The Ferrari F60 America is one of the slightly older cars on this list. At the core, this is an open-topped version of the F12 Berlinetta, which Ferrari produced to commemorate its 60th year in North America. Other than being an open-top car, there are several minor cosmetic changes which differ to the regular F12 Berlinetta. The nose, doors, and wings have a slightly different styling. The paint color is that of North America Racing Team livery, and the interior has also been redone to match the name. The original price of the F60 America was $2.6 million USD. Aston Martin Valkyrie. Price, $2.6 million. The first car on our list that's the result of a collaboration between different manufacturers. British automobile manufacturer Aston Martin teamed up with Red Bull Racing and several other manufacturers to create this beast. Developed as a track-oriented road car, it now holds the title of the fastest street-legal car in the world. It houses a 6.5-liter aspirated V12 engine tailored by Cosworth and has a power output of 1,130 horsepower. LaFerrari FXXK. Price, $2.7 million. Designed by Marco Finello, Flavio Manzoni and architect Evan Rodriguez, the FXXK is based on the road-legal LaFerrari. The FXXK is Ferrari's research and development vehicle. The K refers to the Kinetic Energy Recovery System, KERS, which is used to maximize performance. A total of 40 cars were produced between 2015, 2017 and are being held and maintained by Ferrari, available for their owners to use on track days. Top speed, 217 miles per hour. Koenigsegg Jesko. Price, $2.8 million. The Koenigsegg Jesko is a limited production mid-engine sports car. First introduced at the 2019 Geneva Motor Show. The name Jesko pays tribute to the company founder's father, Jesko von Koenigsegg. Built as a high-performance track racing car, the Jesko has a 5.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine, pushing 1,281 horsepower, normal gasoline, and 1,603 horsepower, E85. The Jesko has a price tag of $2.8 million USD. Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio. Price, $3 million. At 17th is the Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio. Introduced as a concept car in 2013, the Pininfarina Sergio was unveiled at the 2013 Geneva Motor Show. It was a tribute to the former chairman of the company and Sergio Pininfarina, the legendary automotive designer who died just a year before. The design was based on the Ferrari 458 Spider. Only 6 were made and all sold to a group of high-net-worth individuals. Bugatti Chiron Per Sport. Price, $3.3 million. The Bugatti Chiron Per Sport is a limited-run production car, limited to 60. It was first shown to the world in March 2020, and is essentially a handling-focused version of the regular Chiron. It's much lighter than the original, 50 kilograms, more aerodynamic, and features both front and rear anti-roll bars. The Chiron Per Sport is listed at $3.3 million USD, making it the 16th most expensive car in the world. Bugatti Veyron by Mansory Vivara. Price, $3.4 million. What a beauty! The limited edition Bugatti Veyron Mansory Vivara is just gorgeous. The car was modeled on the Grand Sports Vitesse Roadster and has an 8.0 LW16 engine that produces 1,200 horsepower. It's one of the fastest cars in the world, and the original version was named the Car of the Decade 2000 to 2009. Reaching a top speed of 253 miles per hour, it holds firm at number 8 on our list of most expensive cars. Lykan Hypersport. Price, $3.4 million. Wow, just wow. Look at it. Words can't even describe how nice this is. It's the product of W Motors, a Lebanese motor company that collaborated with both Lebanese and Italian engineers. The Hypersport was the first car in the world to have headlights encrusted with diamonds, 15 CTS. Buyers also had the choice of rubies, yellow diamonds, and sapphires. The twin-turbo mid-rear mounted 3.8-liter engine produces 780 horsepower and 708 pound-feet of torque. All that power means the car can reach speeds of up to 240 miles per hour. Pagani Huayra BC. Price, $3.5 million. One of the most expensive cars ever designed, the Pagani Huayra BC is truly an epic automotive accomplishment. Inspired by the Zonda R, and featuring sideways opening doors, Pagani has also increased the power, revised the chassis and brakes, and included a new 7-speed transverse gearbox. It gets its name from one of Pagani's original investors, Benny Caiola, who was also the first Pagani customer and friend of the founder. With a 6.0-liter twin-turbo V12 engine, it's easy to see how this supercar is able to get up to speeds of 261 miles per hour. McLaren P1 LM. Price, $3.6 million. The McLaren P1 LM is more or less a street-legal version of the track-only McLaren P1 GTR. Lanzant, a British firm, bought the original P1 and converted it for sale. 6 LMs were made in total. 5 were sold to private buyers and the 6th, codenamed XP1LM, the prototype P1LM, is now being used for development and testing purposes. The P1LM features a larger twin-turbocharged V8 engine than the P1 and P1 GTR and reaches a limited top speed of 214 miles per hour. With a price tag of $3.6 million, the P1LM is the 12th most expensive car in the world. Lamborghini Sian. Price, $3.6 million. The Lamborghini Sian is a limited production run of 63 cars, which have now all been sold. Lamborghini have put together the Sian as a hybrid supercar, which has a 6.5-liter V12 engine and extra electric motor. This is the very first hybrid car that Lamborghini have sold, and every car will be individually customized according to the preferences of the owner. The original sale price of the Sian was $3.6 million USD. Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus. Price, $4 million. The Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus was limited to 30 production cars, and this model signifies more than just another excellent display of Bugatti craftsmanship. Bugatti actually became the first manufacturer to cross the 300 miles per hour mark on a track in Germany. The car that managed it was an upgraded version of the Bugatti Chiron, reaching 304.77 miles per hour. Hence Bugatti decided to produce and sell a limited number of these upgrade Chiron models, which incorporate a tuned version of the original car's quad-turbo 8.0-liter W16 engine, producing 1,578 brake horsepower. All 30 models have now been sold, and the prices started from €3.5 million, $4 million US. Lamborghini Veneno Roadster. Price, $4.5 million. Lamborghini's poisonous Veneno cracks the top 10. Veneno means venom or poison in Spanish, and the car certainly gives off a deadly presence. Based on the Aventador, the Veneno was created to celebrate Lamborghini's 50th anniversary and was introduced at the 2013 Geneva Motor Show. It can reach 60 miles per hour in 2.9 seconds, and its price tag makes it one of the most expensive production cars in the world. Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita. Price, $4.8 million. Intended to be limited to only 3 units, the CCXR Trevita cost so much to manufacture, Koenigsegg decided to make the car even more exclusive and limit the number to just 2. Some of its features include a diamond-weave carbon fiber finish, a unique double carbon rear wing, in-canal exhaust system, carbon ceramic brakes with ABS, and a tire monitoring system. The car featured above is from Floyd Mayweather's own personal collection. It has a top speed of 254 miles per hour. Pagani Huayra Imola. Price, $5.4 million. The 7th most expensive car in the world is the Pagani Huayra Imola, which is limited to just 5 production cars. It was announced back in September 2019, and since then Pagani have released more technical details. The twin-turbo 6.0-liter V12 engine developed by Mercedes-AMG specifically for Pagani now pumps out an astounding 827 horsepower and 811 pound-feet, making the Imola more powerful than the Huayra BCE. The Imola is listed for a price tag of €5 million, $5.41 million. Bugatti Divo. Price, $5.8 million. The Bugatti Divo is a mid-engine sports car developed with a track-focused approach and manufactured by Bugatti Automobiles SAS. It was named after French racing driver Albert Divo, who won the Targa Florio race twice in the 1920s for Bugatti. According to Bugatti, the Divo is the most agile and dynamic car they've ever created. Limited to 40 units, the car was pre-sold before the public debut to Chiron owners through special invitation by the dealers. It sold out in its first day of availability. Top speed, a reduced 236 miles per hour. Mercedes-Benz Maybach Exelero. Price, $8 million. Despite its peculiar looks, it's one hell of a high-performance four-seater sports car with V12 twin-turbo engine. It was commissioned by a German subsidiary of Goodyear, Fulda, to test their new Carrot Exelero tire range. The Exelero featured in one of Jay-Z's music videos and was purchased by rapper Birdman according to Top Gear. It has an impressive top speed of 213 miles per hour. Bugatti Centodieci. Price, $9 million. It's clear to see a lot of thought has gone into Bugatti's Centodieci model. The car pays homage to the Bugatti EB110 and is a celebration of the Bugatti Marque's 110th birthday. The Centodieci weighs 20 kilograms less than the Chiron, and has an 8,000 cubic centimeters quad-turbocharged W16 engine, rated at 1,578 horsepower. Production of the Centodieci will be limited to 10 units priced at €8 million, $9 million each. Rolls-Royce Sweptail. Price, $13 million. Third place on our list of the most expensive cars is what can only be described as one stunning piece of handcrafted magic. A powerhouse of automotive design and engineering, the Rolls-Royce Sweptail is a one-off luxury piece made in the United Kingdom by Rolls-Royce Motor Cars. Commissioned in 2013 for a superyacht and aircraft specialist, whose identity Rolls-Royce does not divulge. The Sweptail made its debut as the most expensive new car in the world at the yearly Concorso di Eleganza Villa d'Este event in 2017. It surpassed all its rivals and remains one of the most expensive cars ever sold. Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta. Price, $17 million. The Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta is the second most expensive car in the world. It adds on to the already incredible legacy of the Pagani Zonda, and features a rather unique look. The rear wheels are partially covered by carbon fiber, the windshield is smaller than usual, and the car itself is roofless. The Barchetta peaks at 789 brake horsepower with a top speed of 221 miles per hour. It is the fastest and most powerful Zonda model ever produced. It's safe to say this car is a thing of beauty. Although this is the second most expensive car on this list, it still has a ridiculous price tag of $17 million. Bugatti La Voiture Noire. Price, $18.7 million. The Bugatti La Voiture Noire is the most expensive car in the world. It's a part of Bugatti's plans to build 2 custom cars every year. Only one Noire will be built, and it's pretty sexy, we think. Though first mentioned in 2019, Bugatti said it needed another 2.5 years to finish building the car. Boasting a top speed of 261 miles per hour, and 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds, that's one hell of a rush. Bugatti have states that an anonymous buyer has purchased the car at the $18.7 million price tag, which is after tax. Pre-tax, the car is worth around $12.4 million USD.